decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
To oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Come on, we can do it!
This map will be frozen in time.
Nice and spicy! You're toast!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Oh, ready, steady, go!
Don't push your luck. Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Eat this!
Rest and rebuild! Boba, get them!
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock. Try.
You're toast! Race you!
Yep.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
Hold the line! Covenant of the Deep! Out of the frying pan, into the...
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's she...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, And from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me, what was it like? Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first, follow me to the entrance.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
By the protection of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred...
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no...
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Use of Adepti like nice and spicy.
Time for retribution!
Boba, get them!
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Let the show begin. Boba, get them! All the standing around is making me so sleepy.
There we go. Oopsies. I didn't know I was muted for the longest time. That was sucky. Oh well. Where do I go? Do I not have it marked? Oh, that's why I need the quest. What? Oh, I didn't clean my glasses. Crap. Bravo vigorously. I think it's it. I should just went to the freaking thing without me searching. Oh shoot, I don't know which one. I'll do something else then, because I don't know which one. Oh, I probably would do Bennett since I don't have all of his. I have to do this one, and this is probably going to split into 2 paths. And I'm gonna probably clean my glasses so I can actually read that. Freaking glasses, I forgot to clean them. There we go. Oops. And I'm gonna change my thing. There we go.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think I'd be running into you here.
Oh, I just
I guess
cleaned
it's
my
my lucky day.
glasses.
How are your adventures going lately? Did you come here to get a new commission from Catherine, or to get paid? And where are you
Yeah,
going
they're
after
not
this?
too
You've got a
dirty, but
really
they're
exciting
so
adventure lined
dirty.
up, huh?
Oh, there's no check mark?
Oh, I'm talking too much, aren't I? I'm sorry. I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. And, maybe a little starstruck, too. Of course! You're the
Yeah, I
mysterious
think,
traveler, the hero who
there's
quelled
no
the Storm
check
Terror
mark
crisis,
because
and the leader of your own adventure team to boot. If I'm being honest,
I
I'm
did
totally
this
jealous of all your achievements.
before that update,
Yeah, word's been spreading in adventurer
so
circles
it
for a long
doesn't
time now.
show.
Your adventure team shows up all over the continent. It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commissions, but then, as soon as something big goes down, you're always there.
Oh, 1 sec. So glasses. There we go.
Anyway, I just really envy you. You're sort of like the protagonist of this world or something. Me, on the other hand, I'm just some unlucky guy.
There we
Adventure
go.
team even... never mind. I shouldn't get all down in the dumps in front of someone I admire. I should be open to see what I can learn. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask.
Yeah, I hope it
When you
works
go
out,
adventuring later,
Bennett.
can
The
I come
check
and watch?
mark thing.
Maybe you don't know. I'm a really unlucky person to have around.
But it doesn't
If you
seem
brought me
like
along
it's
on an
working.
adventure, my bad luck would probably just screw everything up. I don't want to get you into any trouble. So, just let me watch from the sidelines. That'd be good enough for me. Something else? I guess you're right. Even just the chance to talk with you would be great too. Yeah, let's forget about adventuring for now. But, what would we do instead? Apart from going on adventures, the only other thing I do is take care of my dad's in the Adventurers Guild. So, I really can't think of anything else to do besides adventuring. Alright, I feel like whatever we do, as long as you're involved, it'll be totally worth it. But don't forget, I'll be bringing my bad luck with me.
Oh.
So it probably won't be a very fun trip.
Oh,
I'll try. Although most of the time it's completely out of my control. So, where are we gonna go? That's a good idea. For someone like me, I'm actually way more familiar with the wilderness than the city, especially around Mondstadt. I mean, I'm not on the same level as Fischl, who is also in the Adventurers Guild. But that's expected, because she works in the intelligence department. Oh, I know this gorgeous place. It's sort of a dandelion-covered meadow. It's got a great Mondstadt feel. Do you want to check it out? Awesome. I was worried that it wouldn't be your thing. Shall we?
okay, let's see now. If I got the right one, no.
Oh, it's you! Didn't think I'd be running. How are your adventures going? And where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really exciting
Oh, it
adventure lined up,
does.
huh?
Yeah.
Name's Bennett.
I thought it
I
was
was just so excited to
too,
run into someone I admire. Of course! If I'm being honest, I'm totally... Yeah! Word's been... It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring... Anyway, I just... Me on the other hand... never mind. Speaking of which, when you go adventure... if you brought me along, I don't want to get you into... Really? You mean... Wow, I know... Don't be so modest. By the way, according to my friend, based on how the guild... Normally, after all. But since you'll be joining me... Of course! Do you usually make...
oh,
some food
these
before
are
you set out
ones
on an
I
adventure?
didn't freaking do.
The cautious choice.
Didn't
Seems I
listen
really
to
in
all
that case. Oh yeah, I can't say it's super tasty. Cool. But the ingredients need... You got that right?
Oh, damn. Still.
Oh, it's you. How are your adventures? And where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really... I was just so excited to run into... Of course! If I'm being honest, Yeah. Words... It might look like you're just handling a bunch of... Anyway, I just really am... Me on the other hand... never mind. Speaking of which, when you go adventuring... if you brought me along, I don't want to get you into... Really? You mean... Wow. Aw, shucks. Hearing you say that has got me all flustered. But I'm happy to hear it. By the way, since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you. According to my friend Fischl in the guild, a mysterious and dangerous ruin has recently been discovered. Based on how the guild ranks the difficulty of its commissions, it's probably between a rank B and a rank A. Normally, I wouldn't feel confident about taking on this level of commission. After all, with my poor luck, it's safer for me to take on commissions that are a few notches lower than my actual ability. But since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a... There's no way the guild would issue an illegal commission like that. By the way, this ruin might be a dangerous one, but that usually means there'll be some great treasure hidden inside. I can't wait! Oh, do you usually make some food before you set out on an adventure? Oh, I guess you're such a pro that you don't need to worry about that, huh? Awesome. And what are we waiting for? Let's go!
I hope I got the right one now. Jesus. finally. Um, yeah, then I don't know.
Oh, I don't like the rain. The rain has stopped. Come with me. Let's pick some matsutake.
Yeah, should I try to do that?
Race you.
Think I probably can now. Oh my, I think there was a thing here. Actually,
It feels pretty ordinary here. I was expecting some kind of sense of impending doom. Could it be that because you're here with me, I'm feeling more at ease? I, for one, am getting a strong sense of treasure in the area. Let's hurry up. Onward.
oh, switch by accident. Where? Did it go? Oh, because it ran too far ahead of him.
This room's setup seems to be somewhat tricky. The things that stand out are the two mechanisms in front of us. One on the left, and one on the right. But it seems like there's some sort of danger lurking around the mechanisms. If my years of adventure experience are anything to go by, it would be a disaster if we activated the wrong mechanism. How about letting me try it out first? Leave it to me.
I guess.
But as you know, I really don't have any luck. So, I'll leave it to you to decide which of these two mechanisms we should trigger.
Let's go
Actually,
right.
I was thinking of the one on the left, so maybe that means that the one on the right must be the correct one. Let me see. What was that noise? Oh no! It looks like all the exits are blocked! Guess I still managed to get the wrong one. This is
God
really
damn.
bad.
Really, I think that was really short. Let's see.
It feels pretty ordinary here. Could it be that because you're... I, for one, am getting a strong... This room's setup seems to be somewhat tricky. The things that stand out are the two mechanisms in front of us. One on the left, and one on the right. But it seems like there's some sort of danger lurking around the mechanism. If my years of adventure... How about letting me try it out first? I could try it out myself, but what do you think we should do? Let's do it your way. Well, that's a possibility. Yeah. Let's try it then. I'll take the right side, you take the left. Go stand by the mechanism, and when we're both ready, let's trigger them.
Oh,
Cool! The door is open! We got it right! Good thing we went with your idea. Huh, you definitely live up to your reputation. And I haven't had this feeling of working together with friends in ages. I've really missed it. Anyway, let's move on.
I hope there's not another thing we could fail.
Oh, so this
That
one
would be
has
awful if we
4
could fail.
mechanisms. Which means that's what I'm thinking. Based on the last room, I think we're gonna need 4 people to trigger all the mechanisms at the same time. Ah, if only the rest of Benny's adventure team were here. I hate to admit it, but the truth is, it's gone. It remains in name alone. The only reason Catherine hasn't deregistered Benny's adventure team is because she took pity on me. In fact,
That phone is done
the
charging.
number of adventurers on the
What
team
about my
has been
other
below the
phone?
registration requirements for a long time already.
You mean you're the only one left?
Yeah. Royce, Heckler, and Jack were all members of Benny's adventure team. A lot of things went down, but it mostly ended because of my bad luck. I completely understand why they quit the team. I'd never want to put them in danger on my account.
Don't take a person here. They're all traitors.
Yeah, I felt really let down at first. But I'm pretty much used to it now. It's okay. Even though I'm the only one left on Benny's adventure team. One day, I'm gonna make sure its name is known all over Teyvat. Thank you. Let's focus on the problem at hand. Sorry. The thought of the adventure team got me all sentimental. Now that I think about it more carefully, maybe we're making too many assumptions about the solution to these mechanisms.
You mean it's difficult, whatever, you're right, we wouldn't. I guess this one.
Exactly. Okay, I'll take a quick look at these mechanisms while you look around for any other clues.
Now what?
There doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, it's so dusty. Paimon bets no one has been here in a long, long time. Hey, that looks like a notebook. Let's grab it and check it out with Bennett, shall we?
An adventurer's notebook? What's it doing here? Maybe it's got some clues on how to crack these mechanisms. Shall we take a look? Whoa, it really does have some information about them.
Okay. What is that? What? It's some very valuable guidance.
It seems that the writer is
It's a
holding
bit
something back.
ominous.
Well, since they placed their hopes on future adventurers, we can't let them down. The notes say that the mechanism at the entrance needs to be controlled by someone continuously. But if the mechanisms are activated in the wrong sequence, the person in charge of the mechanism at the entrance will...
Get hurt, die.
You think so? Surely it can't be that bad. It says in the notes that Eric can't hold on anymore. That at least proves that it's possible
Yeah,
to
we
hold on
could
up to a
die
point.
from this.
Anyway,
Not
I'll take that role.
get hurt. Jesus. Who says it's up to you? You should at least. 2 rock, paper, scissors.
It's
I
okay, it's
know.
okay. Getting injured is just part of my daily routine. I'm pretty used to it by now. At the very least, I should be able to last longer than this Eric guy. And more importantly, I trust you. You can definitely crack this mechanism puzzle, right? I mean, come on. You're the great adventurer that I've always admired. Alright, alright. Let's just focus on solving these mechanisms. Remember what the notes say. The number of torches is not the hint for the activation sequence. Perhaps the sequence is related to the position of the torches on the ground. Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself just because you're afraid I'll get hurt. Just go with your gut and do it. It's okay. It's okay. If this is as bad as it gets, I can handle it.
There we
You
go.
solved it?
Yeah, piece of cake.
That's the great adventurer I'm talking about. Awesome. Let's go and open the chest, shall we?
Oh, so
I
you
can't wait.
couldn't fail that. It was just...
Wow, that was quite a haul. This must be the proudest moment for any adventurer. Not only getting the chest, but having this golden opportunity to join you on an adventure. For me,
The
that's a
feeling
pretty
is
major treasure
mutual.
already. Really? Then I'm honored. But there's one other thing that I find the most amazing of all. The fact that nothing really bad happened to us this whole adventure. This is the first time in my whole adventure career that it's ever turned out this way. That sounds very
I guess.
deep.
Whatever.
I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that no matter how unlucky I might be, there'll always be times when luck is on my side, right? Yeah, this is a really big thing for me. And you know, I have a feeling that it was your kindness and goodwill towards me that helped me avoid a lot of bad luck. Even find a little good luck. It's a bit embarrassing to say that out loud, but all in all, thank you for everything. I hope I get to go on another adventure with you soon.
Oh, yay. I got, my thing. For beating all of his, things. Okay, now I'll try the other one. See if it's fixed. If it's not, whatever, I guess. I just wanna see, so 2, 4 endings. Oh, 5 and 6 endings. Jesus. It didn't do much, I guess.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Isn't? I would like it if it is, but probably not. Oh, of course it wouldn't be. Not that. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot I would put constellations. Because I got some now. Got one for her and one for her. Uh, um,
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
So, it's abstract, but has a location. But you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, I might stay here then. You two can go in.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
You... Bernadette, up to here with both of you! Fine. Hyman's coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination. Well then, the door is open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
There we go. Where am I going now? Okay.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Ear.
You eat it with your hands, right?
What?
You eat it with your hands, right?
Huh? How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Hot burrito. It's hot.
I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. Energy they consume, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. The final calamity! Infuriate! Shine down! Perish! Infuriate!
There we go. That was so hard.
This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her.
Oh.
You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain
How
your
much
assistant.
is that? 18
I won't design
months.
any more rules that can never be changed.
Oh,
You
shoot.
used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not
How
regard you as a mere tool.
much would that be?
You
18
truly have
times
changed.
30, that's
I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior,
so 5.
I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself
So
with your defeat?
260.
It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Oh, I did minus not divide.
Like, for real this time?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous
Yeah,
Electro
that's not
Archon,
much.
who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Because it's equivalent
I'm
to
so happy.
playing
You've come so far.
almost
I always
2
knew you would
hours
make
a
it here in the
day
end.
for
I
540
left a
days.
faint fragment of my will in
Yeah,
Muso
that's
Ishin,
really not much.
so that in the moment that you unleashed
Well,
its full power, I
1.48.
too would be released.
So I'll just say 2.
Convoluted way to reach you, but
No, it's
Well,
almost 1.5.
had such deeply entrenched views
Never
at the
mind.
time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart.
Because
Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came
because
to me.
100 would be an hour.
You never mentioned this to
Obviously
me.
not 60.
Everything happened so suddenly.
Well,
I'm
when
sorry.
you're dealing with fractions, obviously.
I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to
And
you a little at a time, to dissuade you from the
1.5
pursuit of stillness.
is 30 minutes
Did you know what was about to happen
when
in
you're
Conria?
dealing with
I
fractions
had
again.
some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore.
Yeah, that's not much.
In my present form, I can no longer perceive time.
It
I don't know how long
obviously
we have
sounds
been
like
separated
long,
before
but
this
it
reunion,
isn't.
and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way.
Don't look down on me.
See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
To a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh?
Oh yeah,
is
the
it really?
state of play. Like that's cool. But I honestly kinda don't
Eternity
care.
extends time
Well,
into
I
infinity.
watch it later.
Dreams illuminate
Because it's
each
only
moment
20
within.
minutes long.
When both shine in
Apparently.
unison, the sacred sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness
Okay,
Inazuma's
I'll leave
future,
it to eat
nor
it.
can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity,
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Ah, so that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
There
Well,
we go.
I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Yeah, I guess that's a bit cool. Not really though.
Without the sacred sakura,
What I
Inazuma
mean
would
is I
likely have
could
been
care
completely
less,
swallowed
to
up
be honest.
centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
But
I know you've
speculating
always
is
perceived there
a
was
little
something
cool, I
special
guess.
about the sacred sakura. But to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred sakura hadn't even been planted then.
Don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does
The sacred sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
Hey, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
Oh, I completely
I only heard
forgot
her
that.
voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted
to
all the
put
ways in which
this.
Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan.
Like
It's
upload
all
this
thanks
to
to her that
YouTube.
Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did
Thing
that you got
of,
to see her again. That's amazing!
this is 8.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are
Hello.
Inazuma's past and future, and both are
Reflection.
indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities
There
there.
you go.
There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abandon abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
So how long
I'm
is
looking
it
forward
that
to it.
use their internet? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, for 5 strings, okay. That kinda sucked, but oh well. Oh. Oh, that's cool. And there's an indie sale. I'll just go back to Twitch. Yeah. I think Kana Bridge of Spirits is 75% off. Seriously? That's really good.
Or garlic and herbs.
Yeah, just check that out on my phone, I guess. Freaking thing. I got something stuck in the tube. Freaking itchy arm.
Race you!
Oh, that was it. Seriously? Oh shoot, I've run any story keys. Oh. What are they freaking about?
Get them!
Obey!
Go.
Oh, can I get up there?
Time for a light show. Go to ship two. Nice and spicy. Race you. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Okay. I'm probably gonna switch that though. There we go. But I'm gonna probably do this because I need a character that has a claymore. There we go. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one because it's a limited time thing. Oh, if I do all that, okay. There we go. Teleport to that. Oh shoot. So I did that. Because yeah, I would have had a Game Pass until March 15th. And yeah, that wouldn't be enough. I couldn't beat that freaking thing in 5 goddamn days. That would be way too close. I would have played every freaking single day. But I wonder if yeah, I wonder if I could preload that game. Marvels of the Galaxy, I mean Guardians of the Galaxy. That would be cool if I could, but who knows.
Race you!
What the hell are we doing? What start? Can you not pick it up? Oh my. I'm gonna frickin' I'm gonna say screw this frickin' thing pretty soon. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. You cannot switch?
Race you!
Oh. Okay, so that's all you could climb, but not anything else. That's annoying. Um, um, um,
Race you!
so, oh shoot, what did I, oh, shoot, I accidentally tapped too much. Well, like, make it a different button, dude. Like, seriously. Frickin' the button to climb is frickin' X. And the button to select is X. It's like, don't you think you should change the button? Just for this one thing. But I think that would be too frickin' intelligent. So, okay. So it's like that. That's kind of a boring event. Oh well, though. Yeah, that's kind of a really boring event. Um, That's square. Damn. Yeah, that's one freaking boring event. What do you want to do? What time is it? Is it 2 hours yet? Okay. It's 1:44, so I will finish up these dailies and stop. Man, hopefully I have enough for a story key. If not, I'll do it another time. But I probably won't be as long this time. I'll play it. Oh, who is it? Oh, 1 second. Phone. Oopsies. I hate that. My phone doesn't, oops, I wasn't paying attention at all. This thing's almost dead. Okay.
Nice and spicy.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot to do that. God damn it. Where is the archer?
Nice and spicy. Eat this. Oh, that really hurt.
Oh crap, I didn't do it.
Wheel of life. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Nice and spicy.
Go. Oh,
Boba, get. Help! We did it. That really hurt. You're toast. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh well, I do that later.
Race you.
To look at the PlayStation Store because there's a new sale. But yeah, like I'm not gonna say that's totally not fun to do. I don't know where the last thing is, the quest. Like speculate. On what is happening. Or what's gonna happen with state of play like predictions. But going too crazy just sets you up for disappointment. But I've read that thing. Well, I tried to read it. That Sony got the rights to freaking Konami's IPs. And I would think that's a bit much. But I clicked the link in the page, it's just not there. So it's like they Yeah, it's like they freaking deleted the page for whatever reason. That was weird. So I think that has a little thing to it. A little truth to it. They may be working together. I don't think Sony owns the rights though.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
And they're probably gonna...
Thank you for completing today.
Oops. They're probably gonna do that though. We're gonna have the release date for God of War, I would think. But who knows? So yeah, I don't really have long to speculate because I don't know, I kinda don't care, really, even though it's weird to say because I like PlayStation the most, but outside of, what is it, outside of God of War Ragnarok, it's like, I don't know what I'm looking forward to that PlayStation could bring, because Konami IP is like cool, but I'm not in love with any of the IP. It's like Silent Hill collections on PlayStation now. I barely played it. And I barely played the originals. I didn't play 1 or 2, I played 3 and some of the room, but that was it.
Life goes on.
And did I play some of that? I don't remember actually. Oh, I didn't really play MGS either, like, I don't know, to me all Konami's IPs are kind of whatever. Oh yeah, they said that they would focus on their Japanese partners more. So that would be cool if they announced, what is it? Oh yeah, that's Hyper Dimension. Well, sister versus sister is gonna come. Like in November, something like that, or maybe even sooner. That would be cool. Because, what is it? This Gaia 6 is coming to PS4, that's cool. But it's coming June 28th, I believe? Yeah, that was in that state of play. That would be a good announcement to have at state of play, but whatever. Yeah, they're probably gonna announce the new release date for Forspoken. Maybe Final Fantasy 16, but who knows. But they're gonna probably tell more deals with Japanese developers. And I think that's it. I don't know. What else? I don't know. Because, yeah, I think I just am getting kinda just tired of games. It's like, it's inevitable. I play games for, like, what? I think like 15 years now, so of course. Maybe closer to 18, but I would say 15 just for whatever, maybe longer, maybe shorter. Probably not shorter though. But yeah, 15 years. I think that's maybe a good cutoff point. But yeah, I'll stop blabbering and actually end though. Oops. Yeah, I'll just exit. Oh, do you wanna eat? Yeah, I have something quickly to eat, so 30-40 minutes, probably not that long. But I'll do blue reflection again because I'm really close to the end. And I think I'll do it in about 4 hours. I'll get to the end. Maybe even shorter. But I'll exit. I'll press the share button. There we go.